Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Mustangs have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Keene. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, the power run here.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Running it to the right. Spins away from the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end. Off to the races to the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Off play action. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Keene. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This one's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Blazers in the hurry up. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. And that's a 1st down for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle, and Stevens brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for room. It's Moss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Keene. On the run, fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. It's complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. And the Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Gets it past the marker.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensive.
Turning it on. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Mustangs. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A 69-yard touchdown drive Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Cuber. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers have their offense in high gear. To the air. It's Keene. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Blazers will hustle to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, UAB. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams.
The give to the back.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Turns it on in midfield. A lot of room to the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Gonna run it. It's Cuber. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll toss it. Touchdown, SMU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To the air, it's Keene. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. A relatively short but effective gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pulls it in. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They go to the ground. Hard running there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. Fires left. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Under fire. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just drives in between the uprights. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Catch in the middle, it's Wood. Puts him in the spin cycle. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Mustangs want to move quickly. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Pulls it and fires to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Using his legs, it's Applewhite. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Here's a heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Quick completion to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Most every defense is worried about the big play, giving up the big play to the wide receivers down the field. That's why I think it's important to milk these tight ends on these short routes to keep the sticks moving, to stay ahead of the chains, just to keep my offense in rhythm.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Motion from the back. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Cuber. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Oh, this is a bad shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Running behind that left side. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got it behind the line. It's Applewhite. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Keene. Heaves it on the run. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Cuber. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan State made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Spartans. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Keene. He's got his man across the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Just keeps moving. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just inside the 10 at the 9 is it. Down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, UAB.
It's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
UAB 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wood. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week one, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 20.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You can put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Keene. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Blazers moving quickly to the line.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll sneak it.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers have it with a first and goal. To the air, it's Keene. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And and the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
UAB 27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum.
There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Fires into the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The Blazers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Shows him the stiff arm. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. He's looking deep. Snags it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Hands it off. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Blazers line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Takes this handoff and headed to the right. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field.